Peace and blessings to everyone. This is Brother Malik Heru El-Shabbazz, and this is another iteration of the downloaded or inspired thoughts that I wanted to share with you. Today, I want to talk about the metaphor behind the third eye. Third eye. So, let's just jump right into it. The third eye is a metaphor. You do not have a third eye in your head, but in truth, you do. If you understand that your other two eyes are also metaphors and not actually eyes, but in truth they are. Intelligence is the one eye, and it is in the head, or it is related to the head. Intellect is the second eye, and it is related to the throat. The third eye is intuition, and it is related to the heart. Now, you might think that that is it, but that's not it. That's not all the eyes. There are many other eyes to learn about. I'm going to talk about those three, but I want to mention a few of the other eyes. The another eye is insatiation. Insatiation or insatiable, or the act of being insatiable, is the fourth eye, and it is related to the stomach. You see where I'm going with this? All right. Then you have the fifth eye. It is the eye of instinct, and it is related to growing. Then you have the sixth eye. The sixth eye is insight, and it is related to the eye. Yeah. And then lastly is the seventh eye, which is the eye of inquisition or inquisitive, and it is related to the ear. So all of these eyes you have throughout the body. So what does that mean? All right. Metaphorically, when you hear the word eye or the term eye, you're thinking about this here, these two eyes here. You only have two eyes. All right? You only have two eyes. That's it. You don't have no other eyes. But the letter eye is the lock or the hidden meaning behind the metaphor. When you want to hide a secret, you put it behind lock and key. The ancient Egyptians, or the ancient Kemetics, they invented the lock 3,000-4,000 years ago. The first people to use the lock because they wanted to preserve the secrets, not just the gold and the jewels and spices and so on and so forth like that, but the information, the knowledge. They wanted to hide it from people who would take it and use it for profane purposes. Profane is the preferred word or preferred term here. So locks became the mechanism by which to hide and preserve secrets. But being profane, the thieves break through locks, break through the bindings and steal the secrets and make off with it. So the comedics got smart. They started to make puzzle locks. And the puzzle locks or decoy locks, what they would do is they would divert the thieves. Okay, so you have this huge safe or tomb or whatever room you set aside to hide your mysteries or your valuables. It was secret off the top, but secrets get out, information gets out, gets sold, whatever, and so the thieves find the place where the secrets are. Well, when they go in using brute force to try to break through the lock, the first thing that they find is a decoy. All right, and that decoy looks valuable. It looks like it's everything that they wanted, they came for. And just a few inches away is the true secret or the true wealth that they fail to get because their eyes are so fixated on that little small decoy. So that worked for a long time. And it still works in ancient Egypt when they try to break through these walls and tombs using brute force, like the tomb raiders they are. For years afterwards, the main tomb is still preserved. So anyway, this is the same idea when it comes to secrets that you can't put into a safe, but you can just use. Everybody uses the word. It's kind of common knowledge. So when you want to hide in plain sight, you use words that mean something else, and people go around using this, that, and the other, and they're so caught up with this concept that it means this, but really it means this over here. So you have two groups of people. You have the people over here that says, well, yeah, we got the third eye right here, this pineal gland right there, and that's our third eye, and it opens up and blah, 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 blah. But in truth, the eye is over here into something else. So intelligence is information that is told to us, that we receive. We receive this information through books, people telling us information. We get this information from outside of ourselves and from other sources. That's intelligence. Okay? That is what we get into our head. We learn to read, we learn to write, we learn to count, we learn information about other people and other things and history. That's intelligence. Okay, we're getting that information in a sense that it's getting downloaded, but or being uploaded to us. That's intelligence. One eye. What's the point of these eyes anyway? Why do we care about these eyes? The point of the eyes is mastery. It's all about mastery. We want to be, our purpose is to master the eye, to learn and transcend into a deeper or higher degree of understanding. So with the first eye or intelligence, the more we know, the more power we have on the physical realm. The more power we have. The more you know, the more power you have. It's just that you trust me on that. The second eye is intellect. Intellect is the eye that involves everything that you have learned, and now you are able to put it out there through in your own words, through your own energy. So you got this information, this intelligence here, but when it comes out of your mouth in your own words, and you are able to articulate it in such a way that you make people understand it, and they can retain that information, they can see it, they can feel it, they can use it. That's intellect, right? So being able to speak a thing into existence, being able to say a thing so that other people can go, I understand what you're saying. I get it. I see it. I retain it. That's intellect. And then you have intuition. Intuition is the concept of, earlier I mentioned upload, download. Intuition is about the information that is all around us in the Akasha field, everywhere. And it's nowhere. We can't put our hand, it's not tangible. We can't touch it, but we're immersed in it. That information has the potential to be downloaded into our sense of awareness and our understanding and our perception. And we can take that information from the Akasha field, from the ether, and translate that information to intellectual energy, or to cause it to become intelligent information. So we have the potential to open our third eye, or our intuition, by first mastering or developing our ability to attract and retain intelligence, to develop and manifest intellect. And through these two, we become more in tune intuitively with what's going on in the ether. And out of nowhere, we just be talking about stuff, and we just know it. We just know it. And it doesn't require it to be proven. It doesn't require it to be already known or factual. Everybody's aware. It's just information that just comes out of nowhere, but it's already everywhere, and everybody has access to it if they have the right frequency to receive it. So anyway, intelligence, intellect, and intuition. Those are the three eyes. Intuition being the third eye. That's how these mysteries work. They hide in plain sight. So when somebody say, my third eye is open or whatever, they have this connection with the ether, all right? And having that connection to the ether, most people that's connected to the ether like that, you're not going to hear them say stuff like, I'm connected to the ether, or I have my third eye open. You don't have to. Some people think you're crazy. You're not crazy. You just connected on a different, you're just on a different frequency, man. And so that's it. That's what I want to say about the guys. At another time, excuse me. At another time, I gotta talk about the other four eyes. In fact, the other, I don't know, I only have so many of them. All right. And so somebody says, well, where do you get that from? You know, that's the point of being intuitive. You don't have to get it from anybody. It's out there already. It comes to you. And when it comes to you sometimes at the craziest times. You're asleep, and you're in the point of transitioning from sleep to wake, and these thoughts just come into your head. And when you wake up, you go, "Oh, I need to write that down. Oh, I need to speak that out. Oh, I need to tell somebody this." That's most of the time how it works, and I think it works that way because you are in a state that's not engaged in the everyday world. Everyday world will have you blinded to the ether, the information that's going through the ether. Paying your bills, getting to work, getting dressed, having arguments, family, friends, money, all of that stuff will blind you and deafen you and keep you unaware of the information that's flowing, that you're already immersed in. You can't receive it because you're being blocked. So when you can be on the toilet and you are just in a state of relaxation because you have to go to the bathroom, and then information just comes in. Right? It finds an end, and it just you go, I need to start bringing people with me to the bathroom. Why am I always getting this information when I'm in the bathroom? Because you're in a state of relaxation. When you're in a state between sleep and unconsciousness and consciousness, that state in the middle is where the information is, and you can just pull that information out. And the information is just flowing, man. Imagine if something was floating in the ocean. All right, a lot of stuff is floating in the ocean. And as it's floating, that piece of information is going through you. And it keeps going. It won't be destroyed. It can't be changed. It is what it is. As that information passes through you, you retain it, and then you can translate it to in a way that is understood based on your intellect, that is understood by others. Again, it's all about mastering those eyes. When you can master the eyes, you are truly a master. Peace.